Yo, what's up? Look, you need to ask yourself these questions. What are you gonna do with your life? What are you doing in your life right now? Where are you right now in your life? Are you going in the right direction? How far are you from achieving your goals? What should be your goals? Are you wasting your time here, or are you actually doing the things that you want to do, that you actually are made for? Like, are you actually doing the things that you want to do? Let's say these simple questions. Look, sometimes we just waste a lot of time, a lot of, you know, we waste our lives, man, without even asking ourselves these questions, these basic questions. And in my opinion, these are very important questions. We sometimes waste so much time without knowing what to do, without knowing what are we good at, without knowing what are we supposed to do. Everyone is unique. Everybody has their own um, pros, let's say. Everybody is good at something, and everybody, actually is capable of doing something, but we don't ask ourselves, you know these questions, and we waste so much time. We waste so much time without knowing what are we supposed to do, what we should do. And let me tell you something. You should sit down in an empty room and just let yourself tell you all these things. Once you sit down in an empty room alone, yourself will tell you, that you just have to sit down in a quiet room, and yourself will tell you everything about you. It will tell you who you are. It will tell you why you are here. It will tell you what you should do, what are you good at, are you wasting your time or not. It will tell you everything. I did that yesterday. Before sleeping, I sat down in an empty room, and then I just let my brain tell me everything. I just sat down and just remained quiet. I just remained quiet, and my brain told me everything about me. And I think this kind of life check is very important. Um, you need to know whether you are going in the right direction or not. And so it is very important to sort of get a life check. And what I mean by life check is, where you are and what are you doing. Are you doing the right things or not? And you'll get answers to these questions once you sit down in an empty room and just let your brain tell you that. And trust me, your brain will tell you everything once you sit down in an empty, quiet room. Um, and so, even though these questions are so basic, I think we waste so much time without knowing what we are supposed to do. I mean, haven't you ever wasted an entire day without actually knowing what what you should have done on that day? And like, you know so basically, sometimes we waste so much time without knowing what we should do and what we are good at, things like that. What should be our priorities? We waste so much time. And so I think this kind of life check, like I said, is very important. You just have to give yourself a little bit of time, and your brain, your mind will tell you everything. Because I don't want you to waste any more time, and so it is very important to do that, to let your brain tell you where you are right now in your life. Okay, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.